Hey everybody, welcome to class. My name's Jana from Open Mat Movement, and today we're going to be working on our neck. The neck is something that gets really tight for many people. So you can do this class sitting on a chair, couch, your bed. I'm sitting on a cushion. I think it feels really nice to prop yourself up, and even more luxurious is if you take your blocks here and you kind of angle them under your knees, and then you feel fully supported. If you are in pain currently, then the more support you can give your body, the more your nervous system is able to relax. If your knees are kind of hanging in space, it's much harder to do that. So I really recommend getting as much support under you as you possibly can, and then we can get started. So let's start by just tuning into our body. If you like, before closing your eyes, you can start to gaze around your room or whatever space you're in, circling your eyes all around your space. This action has a tendency to soothe the nervous system because your eyes are signaling to your nervous system that you're in a safe environment and all is well. Once you're done with that, you can choose to close your eyes or gaze to one space in front of you. And we'll start by tuning in to the body, starting with your seat, grounded down onto the earth or any other surface. You can rest your hands in a comfortable position. I've got mine on my knees. Feel your hands resting wherever they are. From there, you can travel your awareness up your spine, up to your upper back, then to your shoulders, and finally your neck. Tuning into the upper trapezius muscles at the base of the neck that can get really tight for many of us. And maybe inviting them to soften. When we do have a chronically tight or painful place, it can be really tempting to be frustrated at that area of our body. So if we can try to shift our perspective, maybe even thanking the area for working so hard for us. Say, thank you, traps, you can let go now. And then moving up the neck all the way to the base of the skull. And just breathing into those areas of tightness, bringing your awareness there and inviting them to soften. With every breath, softening more and more. And as you're ready, you can start to blink the eyes open. Nice. Let's start with some side bends. Ooh, I already felt a crack. Try not to crank, we're just actively moving our neck from side to side. You may notice one side it feels easier, one side feels tighter. Can you notice those things without judgment? And then you might like to start to circle around the neck, doing some semicircles down to the chest, and then back up. Ear comes above the shoulder, then down to the chest, And then back up to the other ear. And then if you'd like to do a full circle, I invite you to really stretch the front of your neck up as you circle back. That will prevent that sort of crunching feeling in the back of your neck, those of you that are familiar with that. So really reach the chin up to the sky and continue the circle. It's hard to do that and speak. Reach the chin up, 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 and circle around. And then if you want to make full circles like that, you could. You might still have some crunching. If it's bothering you, you can do a smaller circle. If it doesn't bother you, it's fine. Okay, lifting the head back up, feeling a slight retraction of the chin. And from there, take a moment to notice. Do you feel looser? Maybe, maybe not. Let's get into the shoulders because it's all connected, right? So we can put our arms out to the side and start to rotate the shoulders. See if you can drive the movement from your shoulder girdle. So that might mean that you're like turning a little bit inwards, like you can see I'm doing. And you can make these as big as you want. Feels really good. And then if you like, you can try to move your arms in different directions, keeping those shoulder rotations going. So I'm lifting up, my arms towards the ceiling, maybe coming in front and down, moving in any direction. Maybe coming behind your body. Okay, nice. Okay, continuing to work into the shoulders and the upper back. If you have a block, please grab it. If you don't have a block, you can grab a book or anything this shape that you can, it could be a pillow as well, that you can put in between your forearms. So we'll place the block in between the forearms and lift it. You might have to adjust a little bit and lift it up. Start to raise the arms and lower the arms. You'll notice they won't go very far. That's because the block is here. Give a slight squeeze to the block. Neck pain and shoulder mobility are sometimes related. So this is why we're working into the shoulders still. Lovely, let's let that come down. And then this time, we'll put the block between our palms. It can be this way, it can be this way. I'm gonna go like this. And reach up. You can keep going, I'll just talk to you. You want to squeeze the block in between your palms, and if you get so high that you're not able to do the squeeze anymore, just stop there and then come back down. So your arms might not even straighten all the way, but we want to keep that action of the squeeze between the block. You can even try to squeeze your elbows towards each other and see if you can prevent them from flaring out like this. So we can do a bit more of a range of motion than before, but still might not be in your full normal range of motion. But that's great. We're just working in different areas of the shoulders. When you come down, you could bring your elbows behind you and do a little squeeze of the shoulder blades. Keep the squeeze of the block. Okay, beautiful. Let's come down. Okay, take a moment. Let your arms be loose. Feel your shoulders. Maybe do some rolls here. Okay, we're going to do something similar, but this time instead of squeezing the block, we'll try to rip the block apart. So we keep that action of ripping the block apart and see how far we can raise it up and back down. Keeping the elbows pressed towards each other. Ooh, it gets hard as it gets higher. I really feel it in the lower part of my ribs. Interesting. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, let that go. Oof. You might have started to feel it in your neck. So let's give our neck some love by just tilting your head up, and you can do some nice trails down the front of your neck. They don't have to be, you don't want to scrape, but just some really light touch to just remind your neck that it's okay, you don't have to work, you can relax. You can come around the back of the neck if you want. Light touch into the back of the neck, all the way up to the base of the skull. And down. That feels really nice. Okay. So we did a little bit of neck release. We did some shoulder mobility and strengthening. Sometimes neck pain can come at the same time as some jaw tightness or pain. So let's continue with those kind of gentle touches, but now you can do it on your cheek. See how I'm coming around to the side of my ear as well. And you can press into that place right behind your ear. All those muscles there tend to work really hard. So we can just press nice and lightly. Okay, and then come up to the side of your face, right in front of your ear. Try to find that place where when you open your jaw, there's a little dent. Once you find that on both sides, you can just press in and open and close your jaw. Maybe you want to open your jaw and go side to side. You can move in any direction. You might have some cracking, popping. Okay, nice. And then going back to those gentle touches all the way from your jaw down to your neck. It's a nice way to show your body appreciation. Okay, nice. So that's it for today's short class. I hope that your neck feels a bit looser, a bit softer, maybe some of the tension in your jaw is gone. The most important thing to do is to repeat these exercises, and that's really what will make the difference. So, hope you enjoyed, and share this with a friend who you know has neck pain, and hope to see you next time.